following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hi everybody, I sold drugs.
What an interesting way to start the record. A confession from Shannon. In context, that is a real confession.
Hi everybody, I sold drugs. This should cover you for the drugs and slaves.
One thing I love about that is that he was the guy on the tape.
Yes.
You shouldn't be paying them, they should be
That
paying
is what
him.
is so good.
I'd like to take complete credit for every inconsistency in that, but a lot of it was because of bad editing. Right. Friday morning. It is... The sun has yet to come up. There's heavy snow everywhere. You are recovering in hospital from the hypothermia you got from being buried in 12 feet of snow. Your bunny is on a respirator. But don't worry, they've got some emergency lettuce coming.
Oh no.
But you can't tell them about it. So who's waking up first? Because it's not him, he's recovering. He'll be recovered after everyone else.
I'll probably be up.
Oh, that's a trash bag, by the way. Throw trash in that bag.
I'll probably be up slightly earlier than I normally would be.
Okay, you slot up early. Get up early. Don't know why I said that.
Shouldn't defend stuff, so.
Oh, that's right. 18 for dreams.
Sorry, that's wrong. 18 for nightmares.
Yeah, probably.
Don't visit my intentions. Don't ever. Okay, you dream of a wonderful land where there's a magical pixie flying around with a magic wand turning things into ice cream. And the city's buried in ice cream. And there's a very angry naked muscle woman melting the ice cream with her eyes. And there's like a bunch of kittens following her, just like lapping up the melted ice cream as it accreates in the surprisingly clean gutters. Then a sweaty German man appears out of nowhere and starts doing squat thrusts on the hard ground.
Okay, that's not so bad.
With his flapping loincloth.
And then suddenly a red-headed cheerleader backsprings into your dreams and begins kissing you passionately on the mouth.
Okay.
That's your dream.
So yeah, going to head to. I'm going to actually be a Soviet for a start, and
Blasphemy. You got work today, you know that.
yeah, that's what I'm getting up
Good luck
extra
getting
early.
to it, though.
And I'm going to head to the same window that K8 and Diana we found them at last time.
It's marvellously unoccupied.
Damn it.
Almost like getting rousted out of their privacy by a group of mask-wearing thugs made them change where they're living.
Damn it. Oh well, then I'll return.
Or they've been kidnapped by slavers.
That can't be true. We dealt with them.
Yeah, I better catch up on some.
But we dealt with the elite Alpha team and Antonio.
Yeah, so I'll explain that. You'll get it when you get to the notes of that. I'm sorry, but you'll get why Antonio is a piece of shit.
How did he get on the front team?
Look, stats-wise, he belongs there.
Yeah.
Some
I
people
choose
fail
to
upwards.
believe he is an expert at taking people by surprise, but not
So
when-
much in combat.
Yeah.
That's a good logical thing that
He
already had come up with.
He did,
Very cool.
He did
Very
seem-
cool.
He did
Very
seem
cool kid.
quite personable and hard to believe he's a threat.
Well, I personally love Antonio.
Personally, I love Antonio.
I personally love Antonio.
Very cool.
Very cool. I'm going to just
Guess what we just walked all off?
I'm going to just head back to my apartment then and get ready for work because
Okay, get ready for it. Only you can travel in this snow. It's dark out. There are Russians, children playing in the street. Like, they've got Russian tennis shoes,
yeah.
the tennis racket shoes.
Yeah.
And they're like walking over the snow and they're like peeing images into the snow. Some of them are getting very creative. Like big Russian tanks crushing American eagles. Like-
Skull back lots of water to keep
Yeah.
the urine.
No, drinking their child-sized vodka.
Oh, yeah. Child size vodka with a little teat on the end.
It's just got those sippy lids. Yeah, to work. Some people are actually out in the snow. The Russian snow farmers are like trying to get in the crops before the sun comes up. Like harvesting them into big hoppers. They've got their big combine snow harvester pumping the snow, but they don't have another one. So there's just guys holding big bins, and then another one runs up and catches them for getting the snow harvests in. Very important.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I assume I'm flying to work
Well, no,
because your
I'm-
little spindly fat legs aren't gonna be able to slog through 12 feet of snow.
If there's a flurry of snow and nobody would be able to see me because it would just be white, then yeah, I'll fly even just as Svetlana.
You can do that because you would have to fly up over the tallest buildings,
Yeah, that's
of
what
course.
I'm
Because
doing.
otherwise, Lana Svelte, who has been spying on you, would go, she's flying on an ice disc. Look at that.
I'd actually go up to the roof of my apartment and just take off from there, basically.
Surprisingly, there aren't a big group of Russians going, sorry, we are on Soviet watch this morning. Because you rolled an 18 for you. Yes, you head off to work. Who's next?
I don't know when I'm waking up. I passed out, so
Nivier?
Bevan is probably actually trying to treat... Well, she had to go back to her apartment. I was like, she's probably spending all of the morning trying to treat the wounds on her hand.
Someone had, like, you arrived back and someone has knocked a bottle of aloe vera out of the medicine cabinet.
But yeah, she'll probably spend all morning washing it, aloe vera, trying to roll it up a bit.
Dr. Wolfman, you know about him.
In the feet of snow, she won't know it well enough to find it.
Yes, that's a very good point. You could have just said you had that. I would have completely forgotten. It would have been very easy to cheat. You may have his hero point. Take it.
Don't worry.
Give it over.
Just stay and recover.
I'm just going to replace it though. So get rid of this. It's easier than me handing one down. Yeah, you will have been able to treat that. I mean, you do have treatment, so that's not so much a problem. Your owl drops a small, emaciated mouse for you.
Thank you.
Who?
I'll save that for later.
Who?
The cat's just like...
Who?
You know, fat mean
Interesting
cat
animal.
that's lying back like that, bit ginger. The grumpiest, fattest face.
And actually, probably try the radio after that just to see if it. Beep.
Oh, wait, there's a minute.
Deep, 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 beep, deep, 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 beep, beep.
Yes?
Hi, I'm just checking in. Is how's Gamer?
I don't know if he's not answering, he's probably still asleep. I'm heading to work, although I don't even know if work's going to be open.
I don't think I can even get to work. There's still like 12 feet of snow out there. Anyway, have a nice day. I'll try contacting him later to see if he's awake. We should let him sleep.
Yeah.
Still no sign of the chief.
Newspaper boys are actually, like, crawling across the snow, desperate to do their jobs.
When they emerge from the chimneys on the top of buildings and Dickensian their way to work.
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes sense now.
With their little tartan barrow boy hats and vests with all the buttons sewn all over them. I just realised New Zealanders probably don't know what a barrow boy is. Well, Google, motherfucker.
Yeah, from
I
movies,
do
yeah.
from movies.
Youngs, am I right?
Young.
Younglings.
Just remember, you didn't see what was in that note, Spectre.
You don't even know.
Yeah, basically, you don't know what they were.
Well, no, because you advised I wouldn't want to.
Just remember that when you're thinking about how he acted.
Oh, it was that bad?
Oh, yeah. They were doing things to her.
The phrase you might want to use is, someone signed a death warrant for themselves.
Okay, well, best of luck with your
Depraved
day.
things.
You might not want to read it.
You might not want to.
It actually is really bad.
It's pretty
That
bad.
makes me want to read it more.
I mean, I find it
You
sexually
sick
arousing,
fuck.
because that's the joke, isn't it?
You
You sick fuck.
sick
You feel free to give up at any point you want. Don't read it out loud.
No,
Just
definitely not. Not
Really,
only
not
once.
again.
Only once.
not again.
Demonetized.
Yeah, it was age restricted. Actually, only the last video was, which is weird because that's not the one with all the graphic descriptions.
wasn't.
I'm not telling
Yeah, or
you
the
that.
one with that letter read out, I imagine. Because
Well,
that,
But there's one beforehand.
But the
I don't know
arc
how
was
they-
Yeah,
plenty
no,
warning
but
with
the-
warning, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but they still slapped an 18 age restriction.
The last
You
one
have to log
started.
in and be
The
18.
last one started
I'm
with you
fine
talking
it. It
to
is very
Miranda,
graphic.
which took the
Well, I mean,
bite off
thanks
your
for
shoulder.
suggesting.
Can we carry on with the scene? Thank you.
well, that's basically where I was going to leave it on the transmission before, unless Bevan had anything to say back.
Not really after that. And
Oh, I will, and then there'll probably be silence actually, and then Soviet will go. And before you judge me fully, just realise that I've been there. I've been on the receiving end of this with the Nazis. So keep that in mind too when
Oh
you're
yeah, all
thinking
of this
about
happened to
how
her.
what I was doing. So I'll just leave it at that, and we can talk later. But bye.
Maybe these people, what they need is a warm cup of chamomile tea.
there's no tea left.
Oh, incidentally, if anyone wants coffee tonight, I bought a tube of Starbucks coffee because I was curious, and because Starbucks coffee isn't good to me. The little pottle things, I assume you tip it into a cup, so if like you wanted coffee, make one of these guys do. Make it. So I'm not making it for you. Would I look like your bitch? I'm already making a game for you. Get fucked. That's very presumptive of you, Stephen.
Although I'm not sure if we've got milk or sugar if you take it.
No, we don't.
So
Like maybe
I'm
next
stuck
time
with
bring your
coffee.
own milk and sugar.
Milk I can provide, sugar I can't.
Yeah. Good job with the
Because of your
minigun.
diabetes killing you slowly.
very cool.
Very cool.
So yeah, keep going to work after the transmission ends.
And conversely, Bevan will probably, uneasy after that conversation, just go back to taking care of the animals and trying to read, but not really. Because she's not getting out in this weather. And she can't get to a hospital.
Knock, 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 knock.
Even. It's my favourite.
Even.
Yes.
Do you need an extra blanket? It's very cold.
Yes, I could use one, thank you.
I have a blanket. It's a lovingly hand-crocheted, work of years blanket. Here, you don't want to catch your death of freezing, says a mummified shroud of duvets and blankets.
Thank you, and it's good to see you're taking care of yourself in there. He doesn't actually know which resident this is anymore.
Goodbye, Beaven.
Goodbye! I won't return this because I don't know who you are.
It's the one. It's the old guy who calls you Beaven.
So you were worried you were going to have to get all greasy and or electrified or burnt or out on the roof to fix something, but no.
Or vegetable collection.
Now she has accepted the blanket of the old, begun as Crone War has.
You said you were going to do it. You did it.
Did say I was going to do it. Welcome to the Crone Wars. Attack of the Crones.
It's way scarier.
I don't know.
It's like Night of the Living Dead, but they're just olds. Dragging an oxygen tank. It's a really obvious target, but Carl still misses it.
They'll get halfway there, they'll forget what they're doing, and then they'll just
Just
It was
wander
a
around.
play cards.
Well, they have to get
FT.
to you by taking a series of right turns, because left turns are too scary for olds in America. And by the time they've got halfway around the block, they've forgotten where they're going and what they're doing. So they pile into a market. Alright, gamer. You're probably still exhausted. Okay, you get to work. Out back, someone has scooped the snow in the loading zone into a huge, elaborate recreation of Echo Base. And there's like this puffer jacket, the AT-ATs are out, there's like the action figures all lined up. And he's just playing with them. Like accurate, like do.
the day you want a camera. The one day.
No. I am incredibly envious of this man.
I know what Sylvia's going to do is she's going to start. Because she would probably see this from the rooftop because she would have landed on. So she's going to start gathering up snowballs on the ledge, and then she's going to wait for the right moments when the battle actually starts, and then just surprise them by having like the explosions be the snowballs around the edges.
Sometimes I feel like I can take on the whole empire myself. No, you're pretty much fucked, Dak. Because you realise that, like, the lower floor is buried, so there's been some effort here. Like, ridiculous, stupid effort. Okay, so you're going to pelt him with snowballs.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna pelt like when the actual battle starts. I'm gonna remember. Oh, that was the gun that was taken out by the first AT-AT, and I'm gonna hit that with the snowball at the right time and everything.
You're a true friend.
Yes,
George, are you here? Do I have some kind of Star Wars recreation with snow powers?
I'm out of
I must use this power only for good. But first,
Lyle in the Soviet outfit.
attach tow cables and go in for the legs. Putting razor blades on the knees would have been a good idea, but nope.
We'll wait for the books to do that.
What you don't know is they also did it in the movies, where you can see AT-ATs on a salt planet with all the advancements that was necessary from the previous ones, which is a thing we've seen before, which personally I really love seeing things I've seen before in movies. It's all you want. But it's also new, so you can get very excited about new kinds of AT-ATs. Very cool.
I have one of them in
Very
this
cool.
box.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Something just needs to go on fire now.
I don't have a Star Wars popcorn, Death Star popcorn maker with a very obvious design for it.
Where they put butter in first.
Well, then he will, of course, notice that it's not working. Oh, I was just...
So no work today, huh?
I have nowhere else to go. You probably don't need to be here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's no way to get into work. Like a big dark droopy trench down to the top. I mean, there's no way for people to come here to buy things, so there's really not a lot to do.
See, we're
Unless
close
you just wanted to
the-
clean the store.
Will I still get paid? Wait a minute, can I use the phone?
Of course you can. I've seen you use it before.
Just a moment. I'm gonna go and use the phone and it work.
Okay, that buys me some time to think of an excuse as to what I'm doing.
Durability testing the AT-ATs for...
I was shooting promotional pictures. Yes, that's it, exactly.
He actually probably should do that. Like,
This would make
take
great
some
shots
photos
for the
of this
convention.
impressive thing he set up.
Shit, I better get a camera. Yep. I might be able to sneak past her.
Master of stealth.
Just slowly panning my head in the same direction of the noise.
This is going.
I was just wondering who this dude on the end is.
Oh,
That's Ricochet dressed as Nightwing.
Alright.
Listen to the notes, idiot.
it was in the notes.
I don't have my headphones to break. One of those. They will need charging.
That's right.
And probably cleaning. They are my work headphones and I don't need them anymore.
So, after awkwardly watching like shuffle by, I'm going to call the modelling agency.
Alright. There is not an answer.
Huh.
Because how would they get into work? It's also like 6 in the morning. Or 7, it's early.
If it's that early, then I'll leave it for now. I'll just start cleaning up. How does the clocking system work here? Is there like a punch card or is it a...
There is a punch card
Okay.
system.
I'll punch in and then I'll just clean products
Okay.
in the shelves and stuff.
Okay. Good woman cleaning, that's appropriate. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Now the gamer can wake up. He's tucked into bed he beds at the base.
God, what happened?
He doesn't remember he has amnesia of the whole night's events.
The gamer.
What time is it?
And then he remembers.
Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Get up and have a look, see, find the computer which have the clock on it at least, or
Yeah,
find the
yeah.
clock. What time is it?
Morning time, early-ish.
I'll get changed into Xander clothes and...
Okay, you put on a blue pair of corduroy pants and an orange cagoule.
Yeah, probably. No.
Let me just Google what that is.
What's a cagoule?
Now that you're a hero of the people, you could launch a fashion line. Santa Claus.
Cloak.
Well, hero of the people, Xander Magruder probably could create a clothing line.
Or someone has already done it. And you should get royalties.
Too cool
or
for
whatever it is.
Oh! Oh, that's what it
Because
is.
I also don't know what that word means.
You want to show everyone?
Yeah, I don't know what a cagoule is.
It looks like a hoodie and a dress combined.
Oh, I think I know those things.
But
I
in
don't know
like
what they
a
were
rain
called.
weather kind of way.
Oh my god.
Like a mini skirt and a hoodie had a baby.
Imagine that in bright safety orange. That's what he's wearing.
So he'll make his way to... Because he hasn't gone out, he'll go on the subway to the closest station to work.
Very cool.
And then...
So you get out the top of the subway, so you get into the subway station. Surprisingly empty.
Yeah.
You climb up the stairs, and then you realise the problem is there's an avalanche coming down the stairs to the exit, and it's just completely blocked off.
Great.
Snow day.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
There's like a homeless man, dishevelled. He's saying, yeah, I was stuck down here all night. It's real cold, and I'm out of booze.
I can't help you, I'm sorry, but at least it'll be warmer.
That's okay, I understand.
It'll be warmer down here than up there, though.
It's like an igloo, you see. It's all sealed up, keeping the ambient temperature of the subway system preserved so it doesn't leak out. It's like a cave, which has the average temperature of the outside all year round. So because of the global warming, it's actually pretty warm down here, and will be until the average temperature is lowered by the return of winter's gradual over a few years. There's lots of us bums living down here now. It's warm.
Just stay off the tracks. It
Oh,
be
you
good.
just stay away from the rails, pal. Hey, let me give you some advice. Don't go wandering around the tunnels. A lot of strange noises in the tunnels lately.
Thank you, I'll give him some money.
Oh, hey, Mary, you don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to,
He
but...
says, tucking it away into his rags.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. You're a real pal.
And I'll head to the closest station to my house now.
Mumfler. The Mumfler station. Connects directly to the Fumperdink line. They gotta have oldie-timey westy names.
That's scary sounding Russian.
Is that the same?
Yeah.
Right, so then I'll head back to base.
Blink,
So
blink, blink, blink. Nice cagoule. I thought you would like an update on the recovered slaves.
oh yes, please, yes.
Fortunately, there has been the facilities for their recovery are large enough, and there happens to be a surplus of psychiatrists in the region because of Storm Soviet. We think that we'll be able to give them a full recovery. The DMV has taken a lot of the more severe cases as their psychiatric facilities are better.
There was some, especially the ones that were dancing, they were gone.
That's
They got 3
always sad
days.
to see. I'm also glad you were able to recover at least 2 people who can be asked questions, and that they're currently proving very resistant.
There was a couple of weird things that we found then. Obviously...
I'll have to take your word for it. Both the DMV and my agents have no idea where the facility is.
Sorry?
Apparently they lost direction in the snow.
That's unfortunate.
Meaning your group is the only one who knows where it is.
Well, we'll try and go back and get more information for you, but
especially their equipment. We need to know how they have such advanced equipment, and specifically what type it is.
That's what I was going to say here. I mean, one, we've got the truck, and that truck is decked out.
I'll have a crew look over it to see if there's any homing or destruct devices in the truck. Once we've cleaned it, you should be able to use it without any problems.
That'd be great, thank you.
Of course, I would suggest exercising caution with anything like what you described.
So, I mentioned to you who the boss was, didn't I?
Yes. I'm particularly disgusted at this. My contacts within the Department of Mutant Verification are expressing disbelief. Hopefully, when they have finished debriefing Agent Lewis, they will come to realize and act.
The other thing that was mentioned by one of the detainees was that it was female. The boss is female, so that sort of doesn't mesh with that. But when I mentioned,
could be another one then.
When I mentioned the name, he reacted in he tried to cover it up, but he didn't cover it very well.
I imagine he was under some duress.
Oh, yes, he was. If the computer... I didn't know about it, no one told me.
Sorry, are you passing notes in class?
Yeah.
Yes.
No one told me about the...
Did you bring enough gum for the rest of us?
Yeah, no one told me about the thing upstairs. The altar.
But Soviet would have told him.
You told him,
a
yeah.
Rundown of everything.
What else was there? There was something else that was important.
Well, if it is important, you can always call me back. I have a lot to deal with the snow.
Yeah.
And perhaps now finally the Pterodino Industries will listen to me and destroy that Alice Cole creature.
Well, she actually did help.
It is a dangerous, reckless, and violent psychopath. People should not be making mutants, especially not mentally unstable ones.
That's true. I did get into one of their computers.
Really?
Yes, and I know a lot of their shipping and their manifesting and their stuff, so I'll get that down and I'll get it sent to you as soon as. I should need to get it in a hard copy.
Excellent. We can exchange information. I also have found that information on the Adequate 6 one of your compatriots asked for. I've compiled a brief dossier on them.
Thank you. I'll get, when they turn up, I'll get them to call you.
Agent Frost also raided that place in Alton where King K Mayhem was expecting,
yes,
as you said, a delivery of one Ultra Girl. There's no way in hell that was actually King Kamehameha. It seems someone is using it as an alias.
Okay, what if these King Kamehameha sightings are not King Kamehameha?
The thought has occurred to me. But there is unfortunately only one way to truly prove that it is the genuine article. And that would be to engage him in a surfing contest.
Well, I need to find a game.
I will see what we can find. Good luck, gamer.
You need California games.
Yes! Oh, no!
Oh, but no, wait, we need him to be good at surfing. Not horribly and hilariously bad.
No. He just needs to get that really big surfboard that means he's the best surfer. And
That's what King Kamehameha uses. Of course, maybe it's because of all the technology that makes it fly, but whatever.
one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.